Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel. And once upon a time I used to have kind of a long spiel that I used to say at the beginning of all of my videos where I told you all the different kinds of boxes that I open here on the channel, mostly lifestyle but a variety of other categories as well. And I often used to say that I love featuring boxes with themes that are beach, travel, or hygge. Now that has changed a little bit. I do still open a few travel boxes, a couple of beach boxes. Most of them I don't open here on the channel anymore for a variety of reasons, but one thing has remained the same, and that is my love of hygge inspired boxes. Now if you're not familiar with it, hygge is the Danish concept of coziness, of warmth, of savoring the simple and slow moments in life. So it's definitely something that can be practiced and enjoyed year round, although I know a lot of people kind of associate it more with the fall and winter months. Now this box is one that is not sent to me for a review, but it is one that I just really love. I just savor the curations every single month. So I've continued to bring it to the channel, even though I do have to pay for it out of my own pocket, and that is Hygge Box. Now this is a monthly subscription. Some of the other hygge inspired boxes that I open are quarterly, so I do love getting a monthly dose of this concept. So they have two different box sizes. Now this is the deluxe box, and that's going to promise 5 to 7 items. So all the items that are in the standard box plus 1 or 2 extras, and that is $44 plus $12 in shipping per month. The standard box obviously has 1 or 2 items less than the deluxe box, and so it's like 4 to 5 items instead of 5 to 7 items, and that is $42 plus $10 in shipping. So there's a $2 difference on the box itself and then a $2 difference on the shipping. Now where you save is if you're able to do a multi-month subscription right off the bat. I try to do 3 months at a time to save a little bit off the boxes. If I could, I would probably try to do 6 months. If you can, do an annual subscription. That's really where you're going to save the money. I do have a little referral link for you that should save you 5%. Definitely let me know in the comments below if you happen to use it. It does help me in terms of every once in a while they will toss me a PR box, which is definitely appreciated here on the channel, just to keep it going and making sure that I can share boxes with you guys every single day whenever possible. So I would love that support if you happen to use that link, and maybe you can save 5%, so it'll help you out a little bit with the shipping at least. So they have a very brief description that I pulled from their website a long time ago. I'm not sure if it even says it anymore. It says, for those who value relaxed, happy moments and celebrating the simple things. It always includes elements of light, hot drinks, and edible indulgences. And every purchase supports reforestation, which I absolutely love, especially from a subscription box, because there can be kind of a lot of waste sometimes with the packing materials. They do a really good job though. I always reuse these boxes because I think they're really cute, and I always reuse the shred as well for our mystery boxes that I send out to my subscribers as my way of saying thank you. So always be on the lookout for that. But inside you can see they tell us a little bit more about the concept of hygge, and then we have our product card, which is always like a nice little art print. You guys, I feel like I smell chocolate. Maybe that's just wishful thinking, but I feel like I smell chocolate. So this is the January box. They are very seasonal in their curations, so a lot of times we might get something for an upcoming holiday. But I love this. You guys know me. I didn't used to really like hearts. I used to think they were just a little bit too feminine, a little too cutesy, but I've come around and now I've started to like hearts a lot more. But I also love them when they're in non-traditional colors. So when it's not in just, you know, pink and red, but in black and gray. So look at this fun sort of modern take on Valentine's. I think that's really cool. So I do love that they do these square art prints for us. And sometimes I like to go ahead and put them in a little card slot. I just pulled one from my desk. So sometimes I put those up on my desk just to have a little fun, to add a little distraction, I suppose. Then on the back it tells us about the items inside. The bottom paragraph is usually the items that are in the deluxe box that are not in the standard box. I have done the standard box before when I was trying to save a little bit of money, but honestly I feel too much FOMO, so I usually go for the deluxe box when I'm re-upping my subscription. So it says Hygge Home is our theme this time around. Inside we just have some kind of dusty rose tissue paper. Sometimes they have an item that doesn't fit into the box and they have to go ahead and give us a mailer, but it looks like everything fit this time around. So let me give you a quick peek. So we do still have some of that traditional brown shred. I really like when boxes use shred. I feel like the items come a lot more protected, although I know a lot of people are moving towards sort of more eco-friendly means of packing things. But my Mail carriers from all fronts tend to be a little bit hard on my packages. I don't know where it happens in the sorting warehouse or what, but I appreciate the packing materials that they do. So it says, make your home a Hygge retreat. Crank up the coziness with scented candles, fairy lights, fluffy blankets, and your favorite music playing in the background. I think we got some spoilers there, although I don't see a fluffy blanket here. It says, take time to slow down and savor simple pleasures, whether that's time spent with loved ones, cozy nights in, watching old movies, or hot cocoa by the fire. Express gratitude from the sanctuary of your sofa and find Hygge in each day. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Speaking of Hygge packaging, and nice, very eco-friendly too. We have some Cornish sea salt chocolate. You guys, look at this. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, we got a headband. How weird. But it's like wrapped in muslin. I just think that's so cool. So it says the Hearth Sea Salt Chocolate Bar is luxurious dark chocolate with a hint of Cornish sea salt, beautifully wrapped in sustainable packaging. It is a treat to open and enjoy. Hearth chocolate products are handmade in small batches using chocolate that is fairly traded from sustainable growers, and this happens to be vegan because it's dark chocolate, so no need for the milk. Wow, I just love that so much. My husband loves all of the boxes that I get because he'll go through and pick out the lotions, the candles, and the chocolate. And for a long time, I was kind of putting all the chocolate into the basket, the ones that I was like, you can have that. And we have gotten to the bottom of the basket. And he's like, where is the chocolate? I was like, well, Valentine's is around the corner, so we should be getting some chocolate in some of our boxes. And the weather is still cool enough that boxes can safely send chocolate to us. So I'm really excited about that. I love the packaging. I don't want to unwrap it and ruin the presentation, but that was a good one to start with, and that was definitely an edible indulgence. So yay, bring on the Valentine's chocolates in subscription boxes. I'm excited. Oh my goodness, it looks like we got something else from the same company because I'm recognizing their beautiful blue label. Wow, this is so pretty. So it is also from Hearth. Look at this. It's in the brown paper kind of sack, and then they have this cute little handle on it. It says, thick and luxurious hot chocolate made with organic cocoa. Treat yourself or a loved one, cozy up inside, or take with you outside and make on an open fire. Consider adding marshmallows or whipped cream for extra indulgence. Born in the hills of Somerset, England, Hearth Chocolate is an award-winning artisan chocolate maker. They exclusively use organically certified cocoa, sugar, and natural ingredients, and all of their packaging is plastic-free, recyclable, reusable, or compostable, and this is vegan. I promise you guys, when I said all that stuff about packaging, I didn't even know that this company was featured in this box so prominently. And now normally I would say that's a lot of chocolate in one box. Like if you're not a chocolate lover, you might be a little bit bummed, but for me, I'm super excited about it. I don't mind the duplicate in this case, where we got a nice chocolate bar with a little bit of salt, and then we also got some decadent hot chocolate, which I finally picked up some almond milk. I have so many great hot chocolate mixes that I'm excited to use that I haven't used all winter because I always forget to pick up my milk substitute because I don't usually drink milk. I don't have any like allergies to it, but I usually like almond milk or oat milk, but now I can add some chocolate to it and I'm so excited. All right. Wow, that was a good one. Let me see. I'm going to get my little duster cloth here because we got an element of light. So we got our hot drink, we got our edible indulgence, and we also got our element of light, which is a lovely Santal candle in a very simple jar, very like kind of Hygge simple aesthetic there. It says, a treat for the senses. This beautifully warm and intoxicating scent is something sensual. Sophisticated with a creamy base and light musk finish, this rich wood really knows how to set the mood. Santal is a sultry masculine blend of earth and woods. Top notes of fennel, ginger, and cardamom open up to middle notes of rich amber, cedar, clover, and lavender. Now, I really like fresh scents in my candles, but I also like these sort of warm, more masculine scents as well. So I'm excited about this one. Let me open it up. Oh, that's nice. Wow, it's very earthy, like they said, earth and woods, and then top notes of fennel, ginger, and cardamom. I can smell that. That's really, really nice. A little bit of that amber in there, and a touch of that cedar. It's very nice. I hope it has a good throw because this is how I want my home to smell when I'm like making my hot chocolate and then tucking into a good book, because you guys know I'm still trying to catch up on all my reading. So this was a good item as well. All right. Let's see. So there's actually only 4 items in the standard box this time around. Again, it's always just 4 to 5. So 4 items. And this, can you guess what this is? This is something that I have been getting Hygge Box for probably 3 years. I've had my channel for about 3.5 years. I don't think I ever put it on pause, as much as there was a time when I would say like, oh, I might put this one on pause, but like I just have never done that. I've gone back and forth between the premium and the standard, but it took me a while to find the opening for that. So, ooh, this is nice, you guys. So we have this sort of velvety pouch. It's a candle care kit, which I love. I have a few of them, but you guys know I love my candles, so I have candles in all the rooms. So I like having a little tray with my candle care kits on all of them, as well as matches. So it says, a candle care kit designed to pair with your Hygge House candle and enhance everyday life. Set these helpers by your favorite candle and you'll wonder what you ever did without them. First, there is a wick trimmer for a better burning experience. It reaches down into the deepest of jars and gives you an even soot-free burn every time. So you trim the wick down to about 1/4 inch. A lot of candles come with a really long wick to start with, and you don't want to do that because you'll get a lot of soot and it'll kind of discolor your walls, which I have learned although I've been burning candles for years and years, and this happened to me when I was like a teenager burning candles, still sometimes I have my candles too close to the wall and I'm like, guess I'll scrub that down. So it says, it reaches down into the deepest of jars and gives you an even soot-free burn every time. I repeated myself, you guys. So you would go down and you would just go ahead and snip that, and then you do it after you burn the candle too, because sometimes the black wick that you've already burned gets really long, or it'll get that little like bubble on the top. You want to go ahead and snip that back down to that 1/4 inch again. So that is great. And then we have the matching in this sort of like matte black metal. We have our snuffer, an excellent tool for putting that flame out safely without spreading any hot wax around. Both are made of stainless steel and have a clean, minimalist design, so go ahead and leave them out. So very, very nice. I do go ahead and leave them out. You can actually even put them in a jar. So what I have done is some of my beautiful reusable candle vessels, I've gone ahead and just put those alongside, and so I would just have those sitting in one of those pretty jars alongside my other candles. I do like that they gave us this nice little pouch if you want to store it away into like a little drawer, but I just find that the best thing for me is to have them out so that I'm not lazy and I actually remember to do that, and instead of just blowing out the candle and again getting the soot and the smoke everywhere, using your snuffer. So that's what I do with some of my candle vessels, is I use it to hold my candle care kits. So you could do that too. You'd probably want a bigger jar than that one. All right, now for the deluxe box, we got one extra item. This is really pretty. Inspired by the beauty of nature, delicate cream foliage, so it's something fabric, you guys. Delicate cream foliage flourishes against a soft gray background in this simplistic, clean lines table runner. So it says, with neutral color scheme that'll look great with any decor, this runner is ready to complete your table with just right finishing touch. Made from 100% cotton, it's ready for all of life's splatters. Use alone or layered over a tablecloth. Good idea. It says it's the all occasion laid back upgrade we've been searching for. Everyday meals and special occasions, you're set. Perfect on a dresser or a credenza table too. So you guys know I live in a pretty small apartment, so I don't have like a nice grand dining room table. I would love to have one eventually, but I do have a nice dresser, and I'm kind of thinking of upgrading and getting rid of our cafe table that we never ever use. It's kind of off to the side of our kitchen, and getting a credenza because I need a little bit more storage. But I love this. So this is it's folded in half, so it's really long. I don't know if it tells me the dimensions of it, but I do really like it. So this is let's see, it's from Now Designs. It says it is 72 inches by 13 inches. So 13 inches across, just a little over a foot, and then a full, what is that, 5 feet? So nice and long. I just love the color. I think it's really pretty. So you can see that weave, you guys. It's kind of like a taupe, almost like a grayish, if you will, but and I love how simple it is. So I'm not usually like a big floral person, but for me, this is very Hygge, very like natural colors, and definitely a table runner I would use. And what's really nice about it too is it's kind of like a soft tea towel weight, so it's not so thick that when you set things on it, they're going to be a little bit wobbly, and that can be the case when you get kind of thicker table runners. I feel like then you have to be careful with what you set on it, like you wouldn't want to put like unsteady candlesticks on it or something. But let's see if it's washable. Let's see what it says. It says that it is machine washable and tumble dry low, we love that. And then you could just iron it so that it's nice and good to go again. So it's just, the design is just printed on one side, so the other side is plain. And in all honesty, if you really wanted to do the plain side, I don't think it matters that the hem would be showing, because it's pretty nice. So if you wanted to go with the plain side, you could, but I do like the printed side a lot. So this was a really good box for me. So sometimes there's like a couple like questionable items occasionally, or just items that I can't use at the moment. In all honesty, this is an item I can't use at the moment. I could put it on my dresser, but my dresser is pretty full right now. So if I do get a credenza, this will probably go on it to kind of protect it and allow me to put all kinds of things on top of it. Or one day when I have a nice dining room table, I will definitely do that. But let's just go over everything that we got in both boxes. So in the standard box, we got 2 chocolate items from Hearth Hot Chocolate, which is a British company, I guess. So we got some nice hot chocolate here. You might want to put this into a resealable package once you open up this one. We got a chocolate bar with some sea salt, which I'm excited about. Did it say sea salt? Yes. Cornish sea salt, to be specific. And then we also got a candle care kit, beautiful, with a nice pouch to store it in. And of course we had to get a candle in this really nice scent. And then you got all of that if you got the deluxe box, as well as this beautiful table runner. So for me, this was a really good month. This was the January Hygge Box, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if you like this curation. I thought it was a really good one. And like I said, if you are interested in having a little Hygge in your life, a little indulgence every single month, definitely subscribe. Use the link that I gave you in the description box below, and you can save 5%. And I will see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.